Ahoy, crewmates! Quick announcement, quick pre-video announcement. This video was recorded. I don't remember when it was recorded. It was recorded on like January 3rd, 4th or 5th, something like that. It's currently January 18th, so it was recorded a while ago. Some of the information in this video could be not relevant anymore, but I'm not gonna cut it out because I don't wanna. That's all I have to say. Enjoy the video, and hopefully I will be back to regularly scheduled uploads. Ahoy. Ahoy, and good morning, crewmates. I am playing more Disco Elysium. Before we get into the turbo gaming, I should mention that this is probably going to be my last, if this even goes up. If this goes up in time, this is going to be my last regular upload of Disco Elysium until something changes. Because right now, my previous roommates are going to come back and like clean up their room and a lot of the apartment, I think. And they're going to be taking the rest of their stuff, like their Wi-Fi router, with them. And so I'm going to have to get new shit.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Interesting. Well, so basically I'm gonna have to set up internet for myself, and I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I'm working a new job, I'm getting paid well, and financially it shouldn't be a problem for me to get internet. It's more so like I just have to figure out what to do and then get it set up, and then that'll take some time. So
hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
the elderly woman smiles up at you hopefully. I've restocked the empty I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages to smile for you.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh?
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
I really want to take this on with optimism, especially because I know that Kim wants to do it. Once more under the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You've given up on the phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt? About what?
It's, a strange feeling.
She looks down, biting her lower lip.
I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it.
He's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
Uh-oh.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
First, tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. My suggestion is high. And it doesn't look like I'm able to go out. Okay, so I don't have minus suggestion from anything, so let's just try it.
An acorn is not the same as the tree.
Perfect.
That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
That's so sad.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, this reminds you of the Pericarnassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
Okay. You know, the Pericarnassians theorized that love was the key to immortality.
Oh, sweetie, I don't think the Pericarnassians were thinking of people in my situation.
Pericarnassians? Damn, I said that wrong.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived, on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
It's keeping her from talking? What is this trying to suggest? See, this makes me think I should say nothing so that I can continue to... I'm going to say nothing.
I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must go before I start crying and waste more of it. What you have to know is the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
But Kuno saw it. We can go talk to Kuno.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
I mean, thing is, you're not sure if you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
She tapped her chair.
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie.
Really?
Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
No one can stop you from finding the Phasmid.
Yes! Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Oh. Be careful. It's been a pleasure. The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. Oh, I like that.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains
A
unfinished.
waste of time. A dream. Like that, she
dream.
drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Yes. We will check the traps as we go into that area. Ooh, okay, I have a skill point.
Again, you find yourself looking
It's
at
not
that
time
big
yet. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Kuno about this bug at all.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's talk about your
The fuck
shack
do you
again.
want with it?
Never
Good
mind.
call, Pigmeister.
Good
Kuno
call,
doesn't-
Pigmeister. Ooh, I could actually pick up the pants from Kuno. I kind of want to. Why is there a check there now? You know what? I'm gonna buy these pants.
Fuck does Kuno...
I want to buy the pants after
We're
all.
fun now. Performance buddies.
Kuno unzips his jacket again and pulls the pants out of the plastic wrapping.
Kuno can already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt.
money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words. You're not in his debt.
He's just
Kuno
saying
doesn't-
words. That's so funny. So the physical instrument is kind of good. Entry-level fallen modular pants track pants. Many get down to urban athletes started down the fallen path. Labels say hydrophobic 100%, Symantec, and Fallen Mirova Lab, creating air out of pseudoscientific mystery around these pants. They feel rubbery and futuristic to touch. Now the shoes are like 50 real, which is a bit much. I'm gonna try something.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Yeah, because I feel like I do kind of want to progress the murder investigation, and I feel like the only way to do that is to pass this perception check, and or like send it away. So I'm thinking I might level up and try to do that. Okay. Perception, I'll level it up.
The bear's eyes are still glowing
It's
red.
very low chance.
It's guarding over the freak. You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin, or what to even do with him.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
God damn it. Is there anything else I can do? I need to talk to Mañana. Wait, what the heck?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
Oh, what kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Do I have any visual calculus clothes?
You see a set of tire
Reconstruct
tracks
it.
in the brown. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
I really think I know what vehicle drove through there. So, bruh. I love it how there's a bullets tab right here. Like I'm 4 days in and I still don't have my fucking gun.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Was my perception just too low to see this? That's so interesting. So I think. So do certain things fucking That's so interesting. So if my perception is too low, I don't get to interact with certain objects.
There are several footprints in the mud.
That's a
Left
bruh.
by work boots. Anywhere from
Let's get an
6
exact
to
count.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall of Whirling in Rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
Continue counting.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
So I bet if I didn't have such low perception this whole time, I probably could have re-interacted with this. Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Carrying in the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
You're right, the fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
Possibly, yeah. The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Could he have been showing off? Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers.
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see it. Anyway, the others?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
An aberration. One sole's smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. Or so one of the people we're looking for is a drummer? Don't say anything, just nod. Does he think that this is a bad idea? I mean, Don't say anything, just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drama. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Hey, that's just how I roll. I know what's up.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Ooh. Nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported
more like
the hanging.
10 to 11 days now?
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
You know, visual calculus is definitely one of my favorite skills. Like low key. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
He looks at the tracks, face lighting up from the realization.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Let him have his moment of joy.
There's one pair missing from the union box.
I love that.
The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the old soul.
We've been through all of it. Okay. That's dope. What if it was Gary? What if Gary was there?
Looks like the circus left him, but the
I
clowns
wanna
are
hear it,
still
Titus.
here.
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
He shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue it. Looks
Oh
like
my
the
god.
lieutenant
Shut the
thinks
fuck up,
it's-
Glenn!
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And
He points at the lieutenant.
you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Let's put on some authority clothes. I might be able to pass that check now. Let's try it again.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
That's it. That's all I got.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
That's hilarious. Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it?
Yes, you. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun, not after the last time.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I want to turn back.
There is no back.
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have. I can't go back. I can't go back. No. I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have to do.
And what is that?
He does not like that phrasing. Neither do I.
Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh.
Merely what?
He doesn't quite catch the last word. A brief moment passes in silence. Then,
Be careful, it's loaded.
what? He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your head like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
So, behold the demonstration. Give the gun back. This is getting too scary.
Thank you. So, questions?
Yeah, I have one. What the fuck was that, you Nancy?
Nothing, just a minor misunderstanding. Let's return to questions, officer.
He is grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Okay, let's not do this again. I can't believe that happened. So I did actually get somewhere new with the investigation. Although I do need to find that communist password before nighttime. So you hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. If I click on that, will I just go in? Fuck it.
The door is closed again.
Nothing to do here anymore.
The door.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over to the dock? Question mark.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck up?
That is a check that I could
There
retry.
it is again. That spectral smell haunting this industrial harbor.
It's gotta be
And it
mañana.
smells like years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital. Can you smell it now? No, actually. In fact, you can't smell much of anything. Perhaps your
That's so
allergies
funny.
are acting up. Nonsense. The reek of communism is unmistakable. And it's
I
coming
knew it.
from that railing over there.
You mean mañana?
Yes,
You mean from mañana?
Now's your chance to establish contact.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
He looks at you with soft and hazy eyes. Listen, brother. There's something important I need to talk to you about.
What's that, boy? Yeah.
He tilts his head slightly.
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
Insinuate your way in. I'm investigating a peculiar smell, one with revolutionary implications. It involves our mutual friend, Kraz. I'm investigating a peculiar smell, one with revolutionary implications.
Could be coming from one of the jam lorries. Cargo's been sitting out for a while.
He sniffs the air and looks toward the roundabout. It involves our mutual friend, Kraz. Put your hands next to your head and curl your fingers like deer antlers.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Gran.
He narrows one eye at you.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take your communism seriously. Not a bad thing, mind you. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
True.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are at issue.
Yep.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them. I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them.
Oh, I see.
He gives you an exaggerated wink.
I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
I know you said you're not really a communist, but aren't you actually a communist?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I'm not institutional. A man's got to blaze his own trail, in my book.
Okay, so maybe he's not exactly a communist, but there's definitely some communistic residue about him.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
What's an ideologo?
You know, a guy with a theory. Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat.
Did he say his name was Steban by any chance?
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
How did you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a classic Saramerizian jacket. I don't like the one you've got there. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
Sounds like he was trying to recruit you to the homosexual underground.
I don't think so, Boya. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution.
An extremely cool way to establish contact. Wish I'd thought of that.
It was alright. A little like something out of a Vespertine spy novel, but I must respect the effort.
Okay, how do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais."
That's definitely it.
And then he was gone.
Who are Dobreva and Abadanais?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
What do you think it means?
Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk of it. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally.
The lieutenant clears his throat.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier.
Oh, right. Good thinking, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time, the faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair. I salute you, Boyas, and wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
He tips his hat ever so slightly.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Good talking to you, gotta run. Okay. That is perfect. And now I have to find out which apartment is Steban's, right? You got anything new for me?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Yeah, something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it. Accept task.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Interesting. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... I don't know.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. It's frustrating how it feels like... like, I feel like if I lie, he's gonna know. I mean, maybe? Probably? Gosh, I don't fucking know.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Mañana, is that true?
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
What's in that borscht you're making there? Point to large pot.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising. Run your fingers through your hair.
Borscht need more vodka?
He picks up a bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No vodka. Turn your fingers counterclockwise. Cut it. I'll leave the cooking to you. I have business.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Look into it. Do I want to fuck with the borscht? So I can... It seems like I can either make it so there's no alcohol in it or even more. Fuck it, let's go for it.
The man's are pretty sure he doesn't know you're...
Okay.
Of course, turning it up.
Turn it up.
Like
Turn the vodka
idea.
up.
Honest, he smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Could try one more time, because I don't really know where else to go right now. Like, I could see maybe... Wait. I think this has something to do with the lady driver. Because the eighth shoe possibly belonged to a driver. And it seems like that eighth Hardy boy is not a boy. And it seems like I could probably make the racist lorry driver talk. Which is a half-light check, I believe. Yes. I'm gonna do that. We're putting on the fuck the world jacket. Alright, let's go. Oh.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Damn right I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
That's fucked up.
Damn, That felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Let's say, fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Hell yeah.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Failing.
Are you
last time was
serious?
so demoralizing.
That's fucked up. Well, now what? Let's go to the barbell. Wait a sec. I think I can interact with this again.
Tiles on the cube are still
Insert the
smooth
production
like a smooth
schedule.
draw.
Press
The
play.
speaker.
Good afternoon. Please repeat.
Let's try the
Is it
password.
good?
Afterlife
Please repeat.
death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule.
Really? She just used the same password?
Oh.
Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident.
That's all for now.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube
Print.
with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Why did a radio game need so many concept artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept artists?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules. One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Read about capital. I want to know about money. I don't want to know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Ria, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Ria, with only half of the game finished.
Gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million Real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, what do you mean? I totally could have.
Definitely not.
Oh, no! No, I got the... No!
Not a chance. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
This is some insane shit. Who were these people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
No, let's not go there.
Good call. It's more than the number of atoms in the observable universe.
That's pretty bad, so what did them in?
Well, yeah, that, and the catastrophic data loss.
This must be the anomaly Suna mentioned in the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the World Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it?
Always read the terms of service. And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for illegal action.
Wasn't there a copy of the game? A backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
It's not very convincing, is it?
Her former colleagues would agree with you.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Read the notes at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent?
I don't really know what I should think about that. So... Is this Contact Mike, the boxing champion? Wait, I need physical instrument clothes.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Fuck it. Let's try it. I failed. I'm gonna hurt myself here.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form. See? See? This place is cursed.
Fuck you, you stupid barbell.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
Lieutenant is obviously handling you.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
That's reasonable. Alright. Whatever. Let's put my swag back on. I got my swag on. I'll see if I can call about the armor once more.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Boots.
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? 57.
In the cabin, you
Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Alright. Alright.
Our tenant, the police.
Let's try it.
I hope the
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability? Does this feel like a good thing, though?
I'm gonna find another way. Don't get her signature.
Damn, you almost had it. What was this? A pang of conscience?
Fuck Everett, man. I don't want to do this shit.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Everett's people could be
12 to
watching
40
you.
month construction.
Let's go in here. Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Okay.
You take the legal documents out of the
42.
envelope.
Okay, let's do this. Commence the
12 to
forgery.
40 month construction. The pen is shaking in your hand as you draw
Damn.
a pathetic little line.
Keep drawing.
The line gets even shakier and starts to curve towards the bottom of the page.
Have I ruined the document?
No, it's just a line. Forgery obviously isn't your strong suit. Sorry for suggesting it. If you get someone to actually sign this, it should be fine.
Put the documents back in the envelope. Alright.
The legend! He's back! And
Tequila Sunset.
Could you and your pals sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
No, unfortunately.
I got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweeter.
True.
Thanks, Rosie.
Grabs the pen and paper from your hands and very carefully scribbles on the dotted line, Idiot Doom Spiral. I need at least 2 signatures on the document.
Hey, Abs.
Yeesh.
Hey, Abs.
Don't you? You cool, have a go.
I need you to sign this document right here.
He waves the
It's
paper and pen in front of the man's
important.
face.
Don't call her.
His trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on his knee and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to his shaky hands.
Don't call Abaquao. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Sweet. Thanks.
No problem. Now, where did I put that?
Fucking hard work done for the day, man.
Don't call Abigail.
I love it how it feels like their portraits are just blending in with
Thank
the
you for your
environment.
services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Mailbox, plaza, got it. I don't even really care if Everett knows. I mean, I guess if he does know, it's probably going to be hard for me to get my gun back. So I'm looking for a mailbox.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West, too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
A Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the stars Raiko.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a stage Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot. They said it was an honor killing, hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on that protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Who are the Zimps community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Fair enough. What'd they sentence the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Wow.
The prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car?
Could it be another Stage Raiko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job.
Yes, detective?
I think it looks better brown and black. I do kind of like it.
Okay. I'm not going to honor kill anyone over this. But I've seen it blue and white. It's much better that way.
Okay. It's valid, Kim. Oh, I remember the... Yes, it's right here.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you.
I knew
with
we'd get to use
graffiti
this mailbox
and
for something.
bullet holes in the front.
Yes, for sending mail.
Drop the white envelope into the
You drop
mailbox.
the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug ever. You know he's going to play you somehow.
I know I can't trust that
Let's go back to
motherfucker.
Eberhard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Leave. We gotta go fast. Go. Here's your gun, Harry. That's what he's gonna say to me. Excellent work, Harry. Here's your gun. Maybe he's gonna say, I know you got those homeless people to sign the document for you, Harry. Don't try to pull a fast one on me, Harry.
Mr. Dubois, every worker
Is an organ in the great state organism of war. Every worker is a living god.
Ha ha ha! Mr. Dubois, so be it. How can I help you today?
I did it, Everett. I made it even shadier.
What?
The brew, the shady brew.
Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't even tell me what it was. But good job. I love it when workers take the initiative like this.
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
He claps his hand together like a child who's been offered
I
cotton
already
candy.
knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
The signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
The lieutenant says grimly.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
Man, this guy's a piece of shit.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
End life. I knew you were a man of the people, Everard.
And I knew you were one too, Harry. Right when you rolled into town. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
Man, that's fucked up.
There's true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote. Or Joyce was right when she said you were up to something.
Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Oh. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
I really hope it's not... Luna is her name? No. The computer lady. So, the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got her.
I wonder if it's the lady in the apartment who's like locked herself in.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual. We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
Oh. Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Alright. Continue.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group. and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to
Oh,
1.
that's
and
kind of evil.
that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole.
Wow.
She has no chance.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
In bulk shipping, large volume column is a major buyer, a shark.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Huh. Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I don't want to say I'm going to do that. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay?
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry. You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
Say nothing.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. I don't really like any of these options all that much. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Can I ask you about the specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Everard, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck Everard. Fuck Martinez. No, not fuck Martinez. Fuck Everard. Fuck the Hardy Boys.
Oh, hey,
They're
mister.
assholes.
I knew you'd be back to talk with old... No trouble at all, mister. No
Leo, you seem
trouble
to know
at
everyone
all.
around here. I want to
It's
ask you
like
about
that old
someone.
saying, Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
He's probably one of those rare specimens who are born when two drunk seamen stumble on top of each other on the deck amidst a storm so violent it flings whales around.
That's awesome. I don't really care about any of these other people. Who's this Edgar guy you keep mentioning?
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say.
Don't interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
The little guy chuckles again.
South Safari. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made too.
Tell me about Mañana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
That's cool.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about Measurehead. I don't care about. I don't need to know
sure.
any of this. So I know that Everard is doing the drug trade. Straight up, I know that the union's doing it. And I feel very certain I feel very confident in saying that the lady driver is one of the Hardy Boys, or at least someone who was there at the night that the hanged man was hanged.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've been dealing with Everard
Oh.
again. Helped him turn up the heat on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yes.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
I don't know. An act born of sympathy for the working man, I set fire to the fumes of struggle.
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
Yeah.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant. He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
What else?
That money you gave me, no. Conclude.
Of course, Detective.
Spoke with
You
the
have
lorryman.
gone contrary, officer. I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Okay. I feel like right now I'm either gonna just kill time until like 10, which that's 7 hours. I could play that board game with Kim. Because I'm honestly thinking like I could send the body away. I could do another half-life. Like honestly, I want to just level up conceptualization again. Yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it and level up my conceptualization. Now, let's think about what I can do here. Let's play the board game.
Large letters on the front form a title. Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids. Some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Examine the box.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
Yes, we're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest. Don't forget heated arguments escalating to physical confrontation with your friends. And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way.
Open the box.
You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes, and seas, also with odd names. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
Look at the booklet.
A quick guide to the magical races of Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
Read about the Welkin.
The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
Read about the Dwarg.
A grand race of industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers. The Tweog also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Tweog, Shield Tweog, and Dark Tweog.
Read about the humans.
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Read about the fairy folk.
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
Read about the pygmies.
The least popular of the Wirral races, the pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the pygmies.
Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Take the die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Look at the figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes, wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
What's so interesting about that?
The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Does this mean we can't play?
I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than anything else.
We'll take the figurine.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
Close the box.
A colorful box with the title, Wirral.
Put the box away. Oh. Basic 24-sided role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of East Simonese snakewood and embellished with plant motifs. I think that means motifs. It reminds you of plain and hill welkins. Note, look at the map tab in your journal to see which white checks have opened. Nice little figurine, a turn-of-the-century leftist revolutionary in ragged clothes. On his head lies a lopsided hat, seemingly a Ushanka. In his hand, he carries a little musket. Oh, the Titus Hardy check reopened. That's kind of cool. Well, let's try it again, I guess.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Sure, let's go.
You have so many bad options ruled out. It's insane. There is
Kim,
no
I'm
way
only getting
the world
total
will do
garbage
this
here. Please help.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Because this is what cops do, right? Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like they own the place, while the neighborhood goes to shit. Corpses hang from trees. Kids shoot up.
Hey, we don't have to fucking take this shit.
Glenn.
Everyone shut up!
Titus's loud baritone echoes back from the mess hall walls, and the entire cafeteria falls silent.
Fuck you, man. You didn't see the place before we got here. Fucking graffito everywhere.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Don't antagonize him. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up.
Okay.
But on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her. A freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
The lieutenant takes out his notes.
Vasya, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
That's awesome. Miss Oron Disco Dancer?
Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around.
Well, fuck. Let's try to keep my cool.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Try to forget this little hiccup. Okay, thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm gonna take off now. Okay, well, I guess we got something new. Cool. And I'm like 20 XP away from leveling up, I think.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Speak to the assault victim. Go upstairs and knock on door number 3.
The door is...
Wait. I need this. And I have my empathy glasses on, so we're good.
The door is...
Knock.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Thank you, Kim.
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Pile of dirty clothes. A woman's. Oh. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Close the cabinet. I don't think that's worth my time right now. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. This bed has been hastily made. The smell of a cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
This does not come as good news to him.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
That is unimportant to the case at hand.
I can see that you have, officer.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Ask something else first. What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Are you from Oran? Yeah?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Oranje.
I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Could we take a look at your passport, please? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Thank you. That's it, for the record.
The record? So official.
I notice your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away.
She pours herself
Very
more
personal.
coffee.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like...
He waits for you to finish the sentence.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Alright, fine. They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Gosh, I really don't know which one's better to ask here. Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's not in the morning.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Okay. Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it?
Huh. She takes a look at the sky. The spring sun is as high as the people pass below.
It is afternoon. Time
I can't
flies,
speak right now.
man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Wait, what?
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
Are you sure? What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying? Like the kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I didn't know that was possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Before we go, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Oh, that makes me feel so bad about Harry having, like, showed up and then gone on this terrible binge.
Tearing off his armor. Demeaning him. Throwing rocks at him.
Oh, the caller's voice was disguised. This sucks. This sucks. Now that he's being like humanized. Now I think about Kuno throwing rocks at him and I think, damn, somebody cared about this guy. The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff. More nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
I see him as me.
She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
Funny.
The lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure?
You know how it is.
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
That's a half-light check.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
I'll say okay then.
She takes a long, hard drag of her cigarette, then stretches her neck.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they hanged him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
I had something else. Before we go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Nice room you've got here. Let's talk more about the so-called assault. You feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling. A suspicion? Let's return to this later, miss.
I'll be here until 11 p.m. Drinking coffee, most likely.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on-the-edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Awesome. Kim has something to say?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
I'm actually doing fucking...
Small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter.
Makes a note.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Tap on the roof with your foot.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
It's barred from the inside. Leave. I might come back and do that later. I don't really feel like looking through those pills right now, if I'm being honest. So I guess we're just going to talk to the Hardy Boys again. I'll check out this thought. Some kind of superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not a Guillaume Lemillon or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll and authenticity and a passion to a line of work where people don't expect or don't want to see it, where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. I'm close. Oh, I'm close.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Classy says she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Man, go die. Don't call her that, dude.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
I ought to stab you with my sword right now, Titus Hardy.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T.
He turns
What's
to
the harm,
Titus,
right?
who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Actually, there are numerous degrees you can get in signals intelligence.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
He looks to his left. There's a beard there that he forgot. So you've bugged them? How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
That's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Well, good thing I picked up the fucking boombox, I guess, so I can listen to it. Magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the mercenary task force radio via communications recorded via a de-encryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. I've already got a boombox, so let's go, let's go. Well, been playing for like 2 hours, so I'm ending it here. I'll see if I can get this out by the end of the day. I'm not sure if I will, but I will try. Otherwise, this one's gonna... I mean, I don't know. I don't got much more to say. I'm unmedicated, and I have to stop playing. I don't have to stop. I'm gonna stop playing the game, so... Peace out, everybody.